Alright, so I guess the move has officially began. So I started moving a bunch of stuff today. Sorry if there's a lot of echo, it's just the room's empty obviously. We've got the TV unit, and we've got some cubes and a bunch of console stuff that's just packed up at the moment. Like PS2s and box of Xboxes and whatever, not really interesting. I guess we'll open those later. I also transported down my desk that I bought second hand. When I bought it, I had a few chips. I'm realizing now that it's a lot worse than I originally thought. I guess I don't know, there's a lesson for you, don't buy things in the dark. But I'll figure something out later for that. I reckon, I don't know, maybe a piece of white melamine over the top, 3mm or something, just place it down, that'll do. I don't know. Got my spotlights too, pretty exciting. They're just from Bunnings, nothing special, just 4 LEDs in a line. They're all, you can change the direction they're pointing and stuff, so they'll go up here. This will be like the display section, so their purpose is to, I guess, make things look more like a museum kind of style. And yeah, that's it. I am gonna start building. I set a GoPro up on the corner. Just gonna start building stuff and see how long it takes. I've built a few things by Ikea before, so I shouldn't be too scared. Put a drill because I'm lazy, and see where it takes me. Time lapse. Woo! So I bought the Lappland from Ikea, like the TV unit working at the moment. And this is an unboxing. I'm realizing that I bought it for half price in like the as is section, so it was a lot cheaper. But I'm sort of realizing now that it may be a lot worse in damage than I thought. I saw a couple of scratches through the box, but now that I'm opening it, I'm starting to see there's a big crack down there, and there's a big bulge. And when you lift it up, and here you can see a bit of a scratch as well. I'm hoping that this is at the back or the top where it doesn't matter or something. I'm hoping it's toward the back of the unit, but I'm not really too sure. Guessing by the holes, it may not be. But I guess, like I said, we'll have to build it and find out. It was only $100, like I said. It was either $100 very well spent and it's not going to matter, or it's going to be $100 down the toilet because I've wasted money and then I have to go buy a brand new one for $200. But oh well, see how we go. Alright, so it is box 3, which it says in the instructions here. Now I'm looking at the picture, and because I had all the height, the side with all the holes on it, I'm thinking that it's the top piece and that it's at the back, because the little thing joins up to the back. So it might be okay. It might not be the end of the world after all. Good one. Yes. So I've finished the unit. Looking pretty good. Happy with the way that it all turned out. What was really great is the fact that this big, if it focuses, this big dent here, which I guess you can't really see how bad it is, but it's actually quite a big warp, sort of dips up and down, is at the back, which is fantastic. So that's problem solved there. However, I created my own problem by using the wrong part. I'm an absolute moron and did this, because that's what I do, and I ruin things. I push it in like that. It's pretty much, it's not too bad. It's got a few lines and stuff, so it won't be too bad. Push it in and probably use some glue underneath or whatever. The TV will be there anyway, so you won't really notice it, which is fine. And I also built this because I had some extra time while I was on the phone to Mum, so that is going to be put across and leaning on that, which I just made as well. That's just a couple of pieces of melamine stacked up, so that's the exact same height as that, so it'll fit nicely across. Had it there before, looks good. But now I'm starting to revisit the idea of this desk. And I was pretty set on the way that it worked, because it worked like that in my other house and worked brilliantly. But I'm thinking that what I might end up doing is actually scrapping that desk altogether and building a long desk out here. That way I have more desk space. I can actually spread my stuff out. But the only concern that I have is if the couch, which will be over there, if you're sitting on that end of the couch, are you going to be impacted by the seat over here? But I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna go home, get it on the computer and revisit it, do some research. But yeah, I guess all in all, ended up looking pretty great. The aftermath, still got one more of these 3x2s up there, which will end up going next to it, pretty much where it is now. So yeah, all in all, looking great. Besides you, maybe you'll be gone. Maybe you'll be gone. Desk.